Hey guys, welcome to today's game. This game I remember playing more so, I think, I feel like this was an arcade game as well. But I do recall playing this game quite a bit. Yeah, I think this was definitely like more of an arcade game. So you start off shooting rockets, but then when you run out, then you get this machine gun that you can't just single fire. You have to actually hold the button down for him to do stuff. And it's a lot of perverts. It's a lot of like flashers. Wow, this is one of those games where you're just you're not avoiding all these shots. You're just not doing it. And these dogs, what the? You can't shoot them. You shoot over their head. Okay, this is terrible port. This is a terrible port over from arcade. Like, nothing about this game is... It's silly, I'll give you that. It definitely is goofy. But goofy does not make a game enjoyable for more than like 5 seconds. You got a whole bunch of guys in trench coats looking over at you and then looking at the screen. It's hilarious, but it's not good. It seems to be an ongoing thing on all these games lately, is not good. It's sad to see how many games that we used to play as kids that we go back to and you could just tell they're absolutely awful. Like, it's stupid that you, like, there's no way of avoiding. Like, I would love to just keep doing this, but you're going to run out of ammo. Oh, as just shown here. Like, I don't know what you're... How fucking garbage is it where you have an enemy that you can't do anything about? And how do you switch over? Like, it's randomly switching. Okay, so we are busting guys too. Wow, that is... It's amazing what passes as playable games. It really does. It's pretty crazy. Das Wolfgang. Alright, so you can sit there and instead of getting hit by these guys, you can bust them. Like, this is ridiculous how virtually impossible it is to actually survive through this. Like, we have not even made it, like, close to the end of the pipeline. It's so dumb. Like, so fucking stupid with these dogs. Like, you can't duck. Can you duck in fire? Is that... Oh, okay. You've got to hold down... I stand corrected. No, don't mind me. It doesn't do a lot of good against anything else, but we are getting somewhere. Why are we not able to go through the... There we go. Hey, we passed one of these damn things. We got a lot of busts. Just one of those things where you gotta just play a lot until you get the hang of it. I don't understand the weaponing system right now. It's silly, it's goofy, it is playable, and I think once you get the hang of it, you can kind of do something, but it's a very hard play. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is extremely difficult. I gotta try a couple. One thing I'm having an issue with is like changing. Half the time, all of a sudden, you're shooting your rockets, and sometimes you're not. We had a machine gun last on this one, but then as soon as we went to the other game, or the other next level, we did not have a. We had like a single shot. It's like, how many points do you want to get? The game does not make sense. You randomly do whatever the game wants to do at any given moment. Alright, I'm going to see if we can't shoot the doggers. We're getting somewhere. Alright, so sometimes you can jump. Other times you duck. Sometimes you randomly shoot your rocket launchers. Now I'm pushing buttons and... Why are we not going in the exit? Oh, it's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie, very annoying. How nothing really functions properly. But I mean, I think that's what you get for trying to port over an arcade game. It just... They don't really work. I keep forgetting that we ran out of... Like, I feel like in the arcade there had to be a jump button and various multiple buttons where they kind of forced everything into two. So, sometimes the jump button jumps, sometimes you duck. Sometimes firing your gun shoots rockets, sometimes it shoots the machine guns. Sometimes it shoots a single shot gun or single shot pistol. Nothing really makes sense in the game. I think it was a very popular arcade game, so they were like, hey, let's throw it on Nintendo. Didn't really think about it, and I don't think it ported well. Otherwise, like, it could have been a passable game. Like, if they put it on Super Nintendo, I think it would have actually been a much better game with multiple buttons. Like one button that ducks, one button that shoots, one button that shoots your rocket launcher, and one that shoots your machine gun. I think having the ability to do various things is a key. Like, I don't know what's going on with the various button pressings and when you press it, at what point the game decides it wants to do something. But from what I'm noticing, sometimes, like, I was trying to jump and it was ducking, and then I was trying to duck and it was jumping. I wanted to switch over to the rocket launcher, which it wasn't doing. Randomly, it would start doing it. We started the game off with the rocket launcher where it just blew everybody up until it ran out of ammo. Then we went to machine gun. Then sometimes when we started the game, it was in machine gun and would randomly go to the rocket launcher. None of it made sense. Like, the game has multiple personalities. It's a schizophrenia. it doesn't know what it wants to be at any given moment, and it keeps screwing around with all kinds of different stuff. So it's a fun, silly game. It's not really very original in any aspect. I think the slew of constant guys on there just shooting at you to where you really can't really avoid anything. And just the constant same enemy spawning over and over and over and over again is really just lackluster and boring. And the fact that it didn't seem like they put much effort into it at all, except for kind of a nostalgic, silly, goofy vibe to it, I don't really think it was... a worthwhile aspect. I think it needed to just stay in the arcade and do its thing and not be put over on the Nintendo. Because it didn't work well, it doesn't fit, and it doesn't play well at all. So with that being said, guys, have a great day. Talk to you later.